All right, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I know we're all busy, so I'm not going to take a ton of your time, but as I kind of explain things, I would love for you to get a pen and a paper so you don't have to take my word for what I'm about to tell you. This is powerful, powerful stuff. Never in a million years did I think I would do a business like this, but what happened to me is, a little over 5 years ago, these products, and this opportunity came into my life, and I've never looked back because of what happened. Now, a little bit about myself. My name is Daisy Shane Goodwin, and I am coming into you from Kauai, from the North Shore of Kauai. And, before network marketing, who would ever thought, I was a professional athlete, was able to do amazing things, go around the world. But unfortunately, it's just like any other job. And as illustrious as it sounds to be a professional athlete, I was cut in 2008. Income went to basically half. My husband, who also was a professional surfer, he had the same thing happen to him. So we did what anyone would do. We took all of our savings and said, hey, let's start a small business. Let's create something where we can have a little income, but also, be a part of the community and work. We love to work. Well, that was not the case. If you own a small business, you understand that it is nothing short of it's just tumultuous, so hard. Our feet were nailed to the floor. We never really got to experience a vacation or really go on one because we were always paid last. We were always 24/7 having to put everything we had into our small business. And I know you understand if you have one. Well, unfortunately for us, we had to close the doors and say goodbye to that dream and, basically go into survival mode. That was the hardest time of my life for sure. It didn't matter how many vacation rentals I cleaned, how many tables I waitressed. There was always too much month at the end of the money. And we suffered, our marriage suffered, our kids suffered. I was not present as a mother. I was always thinking about the bills that were coming in. We shared a car. I mean, it was hard times, super hard times. I'm grateful. I'm very grateful for my friend that came and brought me this. He thought we had it all going on. We had a house, we had some family, and, he thought we were doing well, but the truth wasn't that. The truth is that money doesn't rule you until you have none. And we were being ruled by what we didn't have. Money doesn't buy you happiness, but unfortunately it's right up there with air, food, and water. And so we were in a extreme predicament. So basically, what happened for us is that our friend didn't stop. He said, you've got to take a look at this. You've got to see this. And I wouldn't, because it was network marketing. I had such a prerequisite of what it was and just, the whole shady thing of network marketing that is actually not even true now that I've gotten into it. But here's why I took a look. Now I want you to watch this video, abcnewsreport.com. I want you to write that down. This was a news broadcast agency, kind of like 2020, but it's ABC primetime. They went in to debunk these scientists for making medical claims that had never been possible. And that is that our flagship product, Protandim, was removing oxidative stress on a cellular level by an average of 40% in 30 days. Now, why this is huge, everybody, is because oxidative stress is the center of pretty much every disease. This was huge. Now, back when they aired in 2005, overnight, it was already on the shelves. It was at, GNC and High Health and different health food stores. Overnight, millions of orders went through after this primetime aired. Now, these scientists, these were extremely reputable scientists. Let me turn this down. I don't know why it keeps beeping. I'm sorry. My phone's blowing up. But basically, they went in and what they found was miraculous. And then the most amazing part was that all these universities also saw that ABC primetime air. And they said, if this is true, we need to do our own research. We need to look at how this is affecting diseases like arthritis and addiction and heart disease and cancer and all these things that are usually, flying at us as we get older. Now, what happened for them as a business was they didn't have the infrastructure to handle that demand. So overnight, the company basically plummeted, and didn't matter how many infomercials they did, they never could get ahead. And on the shelves, they were only doing about 3 million. And what happened in 2009 was they hired someone and a businessman said, what do? We literally have a product that can change the way that people age as far as disease goes, as far as, as our cellular makeup goes. And they said, your product has a story to be told. You should do network marketing. Now they were just as skeptical as I was. And they said, whoa, network marketing, we don't, we're Elliott Crescent Award winners. I mean, the guy who formulated this won an Elliott Crescent Award. I don't know if you know what that is, but when I started doing my own research, I found out that's someone that can change a century. So Marie Curie, Henry Ford, the Wright brothers, those are all recipients. And the formulator of this product is the last recipient. Huge, huge, huge. So, for me, that got my attention. And what really, really started to get my attention, and you'll see when you watch that, is they could not distinguish an 80-year-old's blood from a 20-year-old's blood. Now that is powerful. And what I loved about it too is that it's natural. There's no weird side effects. And unfortunately, with pharmaceuticals, there's always something else that's going to come at you if you take these. It's like a Band-Aid. But what this does, it goes into your body to flip on its switch. So instead of taking antioxidants, now we're making them. So powerful stuff. Now what really got my attention is that all these universities, as I was saying, started to write their own peer reviews on this product. So the next thing I want you to write down is pubmed.gov, PUBMED.gov. Now here is where you're going to go. It's the National Institute of Health. This is where doctors and scientists and, really, really smart people go to do their research on whatever it is, diseases, different pharmaceuticals. And we have 24 peer-reviewed research studies on our flagship product. Real science. I'm talking crazy stuff. Now, what I did and what I want you to do, because we can't say that these products can cure or mitigate any disease, but what we can do is connect the dots. We're smart enough to do that. So in the search bar, I want you to write whatever ailment you may have coming at you hereditary wise, or maybe it's a good friend that just got diagnosed with something. Maybe your dad is battling depression or gout or any disease pretty much. Type it in that search bar and oxidative stress. And you are going to be blown away by how every single thing is linked. Now, why this is powerful is because most people will not do a cleanse, drink more water, even eat better for a week. You know how it goes with dieting even, the yo-yo effect. It's hard. It's a hard thing to do, change your whole lifestyle. But what I learned very quickly is that people will take a pill. And if this pill is alleviating oxidative stress in their cells by an average of 40% in 30 days, people don't ever get off it. Most people have an amazing relationship with it where they feel a lot different. I could go on and on and on with the testimonies that I've heard of people getting off their medication, of diseases that there was no help for, are now people are feeling so much better. Anxiety, depression, things that are battling our friends and our family and even us are being reversed. Now, like I said, we can't say these products are the cause of it, but you're smart enough to make and connect the dots. Now, the business side is a whole different thing. I'm going to touch on that in a second. But why these products are incredible is because they're literally biohacking our genes to do what they did when they were kids. And it's all natural. And to me, that's everything. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the business just because I want to keep this quick. You're going to have questions. Get with the person that invited you. If I'm the one that invited you, find me on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere, and I can go over everything with you. What I love about this is that we have created an incredible tribe of like-minded people that want to help others with their health and now their wealth. Like I said in the beginning, I had never thought I would do network marketing, never in a million years. You couldn't get me to a meeting. I would tell you on the phone, no, I'm not interested. But why I looked at this and why doctors and veterinarians and people that would never do this are looking into this is because these products over deliver. You don't have to be a salesperson. You can fit this business. I've never done a network marketing company, but you can fit it in the nooks and crannies of your life to build something that'll outlive you. And what I mean by that is that when I started, I gave it a little time. When I realized the business was real, when I realized that I could change people's lives and our family's life, I decided I'm going to give it 6 to 8 months. And within that time period, I had already, made an income that was, changing our situation where we were. I had no idea, and did I ever dream up that I would be making 5 figures a month residually, and that is what happened. That's what has happened, and not just for me, but for people on my team and in this company. Now, why this is a big opportunity, and I'm going to share a little bit on the business, is because we're only in a couple dozen countries. Now, with network marketing, with the S curve of business, you have to get in early, and that's the truth. Unless you want to get involved at the top, you got to be a rock star salesperson. You got to be a door knocker, someone that's going to push people in the corners. That's not me, and that's not my entire team. So we're lucky enough to find this early where we can educate people, get them on these Zooms, let them answer the questions, ask the questions, and have the questions answered, and they're able to make a decision. This is not for everyone. The products are, but the business is not for everyone. The business is for people that are sick of being sick and tired. The business is for people that want to retire in 2 to 5 years from their day-to-day grind. Now, I'm going to talk about a couple of things, and that's it. And then we're going to go. Kids everywhere over here. Now, why this is crazy is because when you get in, it's a chunk to get in, but you're able to make 40% of whatever you bring into your organization next Friday. This is going to change very quickly, I think, in the next couple months, where you're going to be getting paid every day. So it doesn't matter where you are, but you're going to get a little ding on your phone and you are going to be getting paid. I love that. So good for moms and people that are busy. If you want something done, you give it to a busy person. And that is what I've seen with this business. People that can fit it in the nooks and crannies understand the power of getting paid daily and being able to help people and get money back. Okay, so a couple of the bonuses, and then, that's pretty much all I'm going to give you. We can talk more later. But before I get into that, I want you to think about something. When you think of network marketing, you don't really want to do it. I mean, I didn't. Now, the crazy thing that I realized is that we network market every day, but we don't get anything back. I want you to think of the last restaurant that you loved. Some people tag them on Facebook and they get more people. I know that we have a small business now in Honolulu, and it's booming because of social media, because people see it and they come. But guess what? You don't get a free salad when you go to that restaurant the second time, nor do you get a Netflix subscription, even for a month, or a free movie if you tell 5 or 10 people about a movie you saw in there. We network market every day, and why this is powerful is because you get a kickback. All network marketing is moving out the middleman and paying back the people that are actually telling the story. So why this is important is because this bonus called the matching bonus, you get paid on the levels below you, on everyone's income. So if I bring in my mom, I'm going to get 10% of her paycheck for the rest of her existence. I'm going to get 5% of whoever she brought in, 5% of the person that she brought in, and 2 more levels down. This is so powerful, because when I was waitressing and I was, training someone, I didn't get extra tips for training them. But here it gives the behavior that we help everyone and become a tribe and a team. The other bonus that blew me away is the elite bonus. And basically what happens is when you get to Pro 7 to Pro 10, that's the ranks 1 to 10, you are going to global profit share in what we're selling. Now, like I said, right now we're in about I think 24 countries, and we're doing right over 200 million a year. But as an elite, you get to share in that every single month. So Pro 7 share in 1%, Pro 8 share in 2% of everything sold in the world. That pays for my mortgage, that one bonus as a Pro 8. It's unbelievable. Pro 9 share in 2%, and Pro 10 share in 4% every month. This is huge stuff. So as you can see, I am excited, and I will go on and on and on, but I want to respect your time. Thank you for coming on and checking this out. And please ask questions and make sure you get to the bottom of this before you say no, because the products change everyone's life. We're animals. We're biohacking the genes of your hair to make it grow back, the face, everything, a handful of them. But the business is extremely powerful, because everyone wants to feel better and look better and have their dogs feel better. That's why this is big, because people get to the bottom of their bottles and they want more. And that's powerful. And if you can get in on that, right, that's a big opportunity. So thank you for coming on. I will send this recording out, and love y'all. Have a great, great, great day, okay?